Easy Delivery Co. is a simple driving delivery game created by unsee. The whole entire game revolves around you, the driver, represented as a small, cute, low-poly little cat. Now, what could this game have possibly done to make me have this feeling that aches every day? A feeling little can describe. Maybe only I might feel this way, but what this feeling brought to my life as a lesson was much worth it and something that I would have definitely regretted if I had not played this amazing game. Once said by Albert Einstein himself, "I have no special talent, I am only passionately curious." Now, hear me out. Like, at first you would think I'm crazy. Why the hell are you connecting an Einstein's quote to a small indie cat driving game? Well, to explain my thesis for someone who likely did not play this game, seems like a fun task. In regards to those who played it, you might understand it more quickly. Listen, when you start the game, you find yourself in this unsettling, while still cozy environment. Inside a small K-truck, your eyes are blasted with the pure whiteness and contrast of the snow and the small little buildings in your way. At first, the game seems stupidly easy and forgettable. You are tasked with making a delivery, and you just, after this first one, you are set and you learn the mechanics. Well, first, you need to stay warm. One of the fun little mechanics of this game to maximize constant deliveries and retention would probably be you can freeze yourself to death outside. Not really deaf, you just end up unconscious and have really, and I mean, really weird dreams. Secondly, you need to remember the map like it's your own house. You need to know all the turns, shortcuts, and even where the delivery points are located, as the minimap does not include your current positioning. Surprisingly enough, at least to me, the game already felt amazing. Just a small indie little game that I could relax while playing it. But I forgot to tell you about this. From the start of the game, after interacting with Mark, MK for short, a cute low-poly dog that works for the same company, you start getting small quests that at first help you understand the other game mechanics such as the energy bar, but suddenly even the densest person in the world can sense that the atmosphere starts changing per quest you are tasked with. Now, the game does have a good and interesting plot twist, but that I will leave for another video, hence this is not the main focus of what I want to unveil. Tracing back to Albert's quote, this was the most accurate representation by a famous person of what this game taught to me through my feeling. As you are playing the game, you aren't only focusing on making deliveries at first. Instead, you are together with your deliveries trying to understand the whole plot and story regarding all of the characters and their unusual behavior. The more curious you are, the more excited you become to discover and explain to yourself what is going on. Consequently, you end up absorbing much more content, making it unforgettable. Being curious is what single-handedly lead people either to succeed in their life or in what they pursue. And here's the crazy part. Nobody teaches you this. Not even school teaches you this. School actually does the exact opposite. It hands you the answers before you actually get a chance to want them. Think about it like this. Information that is pushed into you slides right off. Information that you pulled towards yourself because you wanted it, because you had a question burning in your head, that stays forever. I can't tell you a single formula from my chemistry classes, but I can draw you the entire map of this game from memory. Every turn, every shortcut, every delivery point. Now, nobody asked me to do that. The game just made me want to. And here's the thing, none of this is an accident. unsee made very specific design decisions that force curiosity on you, and once you see them, you can't unsee them. Remember when I said the minimap doesn't show your current position? That sounds like a flaw, right? Like something an indie developer forgot to implement. It's not, it's actually the entire game. Because the map won't hold your hand, you actually have to build the map inside your head. You have to look at the buildings, the cliffs, and every single little detail of this world, and every detail you memorize actually becomes yours. The game transfers the ownership of knowledge from the screen to your brain, and ownership is exactly what makes these things unforgettable. Then there's the characters. MK and the others never explain themselves. They say something slightly off, slightly wrong, and then they just go back to normal, like nothing ever happened. The game never stops to tell you, hey, this is suspicious, pay attention. It respects you enough to let you notice it by yourself. And the dreams. Oh man, the dreams. You pass out in the snow, and then the game throws you into this weird space that makes zero sense and gives you nothing. No explanation, no journal entry, no lore dump, just a question mark planted directly into your head. That question mark is the hook. You're not grinding deliveries anymore, you're grinding for answers. This has a name, by the way. Psychologists call it the curiosity gap. That's the space between what you know and what you don't know. The bigger the gap, the bigger the pool. Most games are actually terrified of this. Easy Delivery Co. digs the gap deeper on purpose and then hands you a K-truck and says, go find out. So now let me finally explain to you what is the feeling of the beginning of the video, the feeling that aches every day. It's not sadness exactly, it's this: you can only discover something for the first time once. I think that's the best accurate representation. That state I was in while playing, obsessed, theorizing, driving around at 2 a.m. just to check if that one building meant something. I can never have that again with this game. The curiosity was spent, the gap was closed, and the ache is realizing how rare that state actually is, and how much of my life I spent not in it. Scrolling, consuming, letting answers get delivered to me like I was a customer instead of the driver. That's what the small little cat game exposed. Not a secret about the game, but a secret about me. I had stopped being curious a long time ago, and I didn't even notice it, because everything around me is designed so I never have to be. So here's what I took from it and what I think you should steal. Chase questions, not answers. When something actually confuses you, sit in that confusion before you Google it. That discomfort is the curiosity gap opening, and that's the feeling you need to protect. And it's the only state where things actually stick. Turn off your minimap, metaphorically or literally. Remove one convenience from something you do every day and force your brain to build the map itself. It's slower, it's also the only version you'll remember. Protect the first time when you find something that genuinely pulls you. A game, a skill, a rabbit hole. Don't rush it, don't look up spoilers, don't optimize it. You only get to discover it once. Let it ache later. That's how you know it was real. Einstein said he had no special talents, only passionate curiosity. I used to read that as fake humility, but now I read it as instructions to my life and all the other obstacles that I might come through. Easy Delivery Co. is a game about a cat delivering packages in the snow. It's also somehow the thing that taught me why I remember what I remember and forget what I forget. And listen, I haven't even told you about the plot twist. That one deserves its own video, and trust me, everything I said today about curiosity is going to hit different once you know what this game is actually hiding. So if you don't want to miss out on that, you know what to do. If you've played it, tell me in the comments what your moment was. The exact second the cozy little delivery game stopped being cozy. And if you haven't, go in blind. You can only do this for the first time once.